Well, folks, you asked, and we are delivering, okay, right here at Stinchfield. We investigated. We're going to show you, we were anyway, going to show you this yesterday, but had to put it off to tonight due to breaking news. But I promised that I would not give up until we located none other than LOU Dobbs for you. The outpouring of support for one of the most famous TV men of all time was overwhelming. So we're following up on his strange disappearance from Fox News after he quietly resurfaced for a very brief moment during his appearance from the undisclosed Dick Cheney-like location for the Eric Metaxas show. His interview, though, did reveal some clues. Check this out.
You know, there's an old saying in our business, it's, ownership's candy store, and they make the rules. So, there it is.
All right, there it is. Let me decode this for you, as I think it will help us in our search for LOU. The candy store he's talking about is clearly Fox here, right? It has to be. But notice, he says they make the rules when they own the candy store. But after they canceled LOU's show, what he's secretly saying here is that they no longer own the candy store, and he's no longer the candy, all right? The shop owner will soon be making his own rules. Maybe LOU Dobbs is the new candy store owner. Listen.
I've got a lot planned. We're getting ready to do some social media, and I can't get into any of it for lots of reasons, because we wouldn't want to spoil the surprise for anyone.
All right. So let's go through some of the facts that we do know about LOU. He's been gone now for almost 3 months from Fox News. He was one of the most popular hosts, if not the most popular host on Fox Business. Even CNN called his termination head-scratching, especially because he often doubled his lead-in ratings, all right? That, trust me from experience, is almost an unheard-of feat in TV today. Here's the fact that could explain it all. LOU Dobbs was, and still is, a staunch Trump supporter. He's a fighter of President Trump and defender of President Trump. That spelled trouble at Fox, right? So with all of that, I figured we would dispatch Stinchfield correspondent Mike Carter to Fox News headquarters to see if he could find out what happened to LOU Dobbs. But most of all, we did it because we knew it would annoy Fox too, and that's kind of fun as well. Here's Mike.
We're here in the heart of Rockefeller Center, right in front of Fox News Channel, where for the last few months, something mysterious has happened. The disappearance of Fox Business host LOU Dobbs, particularly confusing since Dobbs was the highest rated anchor on Fox Business. Well, Fox execs aren't talking about this issue, so we hit the streets to talk to real people and ask them, what happened to LOU Dobbs? Has anyone seen LOU Dobbs? Last seen in this building on February 5th, LOU Dobbs, Fox Business anchor. I'm wondering if you guys can help me. We're looking for LOU Dobbs. He used to work in this building. Do you happen to seen him?
Don't know.
You know where he is?
No idea.
You guys work here?
We do.
Yeah? Why did you get rid of him?
Oh, that's above our pay grade.
Do you miss this guy on the air? Should he be back on the airwaves?
Yeah, I like LOU Dobbs. I'd love to see him. If he was, you know what, he should do an independent thing.
I want him back on the air. I want LOU Dobbs on the air, please.
I'm a Trump supporter, so I miss him.
Why do you think they let him go?
He's speaking the truth. He's not doing what they want to do. He's not being their puppet. That's what's going on.
Do you remember this man? He used to work at Fox News.
I do remember LOU Dobbs.
You miss seeing him on the air?
I'm not really into Fox News, so.
I'm not watching Fox anymore.
Do you like Fox News?
No.
Why do you think Fox got rid of him?
I have no idea.
Oh, so he bought coffee from you?
Yeah, sometime, yes.
How did LOU Dobbs like his coffee?
You like it dark.
This gentleman used to work in this building. Have you seen him, Mr. LOU Dobbs? Where did he go?
That way.
Do you like Fox News?
No.
Do you want him back on the air?
Of course I do. He speaks the truth. He's been around for decades, and it's a shame what's going on here. It's a sick situation.
Has Fox got more woke over the last few months since the election?
Yeah, they're 100% concerned, and I see them making a lot of moves that I'm not excited about.
Don't be like CNN, man. Get LOU Dobbs back.
Well, joining us now is Mike Carter. Mike, amazing, man. LOU Dobbs, obviously as popular as ever, even after disappearing from Fox News. Good stuff, buddy.
Well, thank you, Grant. I mean, there's really no two ways about it. People miss Lou Dobbs, and I don't think this missing persons case is going away anytime soon. Many conservatives feel the day Mr. Dobbs disappeared back in February, the NYPD, major media outlets, really everyone should have done a massive manhunt for him. He was, as you mentioned, after all, one of President Trump's biggest supporters.
All right. That is absolutely true. I have a feeling that was what this was all about. But do you think that maybe the reason he disappeared in the first place is because he just loved President Trump, defender, fighter for him?
You know, it's funny that you mentioned that, Grant. Sources out of Mar-a-Lago say that President Trump, everyone he sees nowadays, the question he's asking them, what happened to Lou Dobbs?
Yeah, guess what? I was just down in Mar-a-Lago, and I think I overheard the president at the table next to me saying, where the heck is Lou Dobbs? It's what everybody's asking. Mike Carter, good work, entertaining stuff, buddy, thank you.
You got it.
All right. So, speaking of President Trump, right? This guy loves Newsmax. Thank God. Everybody's loving Newsmax, especially after Lou Dobbs gets canned from Fox. I mean, nobody's hanging out at Fox anymore. So, how much does President Trump actually, how highly does he think of Newsmax? Well, he was on my old buddy Dan Bongino's program the other day, and this is what President Trump said about Newsmax.
And, you know, I wouldn't say Fox has been exactly perfect. Fox has been a big difference of Fox between now and what it was 4 years ago, as you know. But we have others that come along, and they're doing well, and Newsmax has been really good, and, you know, others are coming along, and people are seeing that they're watching these conservative networks.
You know, I'm not going to brag about this, but maybe I will a little bit. You know, I got to meet the president a couple weekends ago, and you know the first thing he said to me? Stinchfield, you had a monologue 2 weeks ago that it was great. He says, it was great. I'll tell you, I'm humbled. The president there is watching Newsmax, watching our show, Stinchfield, and I'm really humbled that all of you are watching as well. So all the jokes aside, stick with us, okay? Please. We call it Stinchfield's Army on this show. Go spread the word, recruit a new member. We need all of you. Really, thank you.
Hi, Emma Reckenberg here. If you like this video, there's a whole lot more to see on Newsmax TV. You can watch for free right here on our YouTube live stream and be the first one here each time our experts break down real news. Just hit that subscribe button, ring the bell icon, and stay with us on America's fastest growing cable news channel, Newsmax TV.